No.
Welcome to my channel. Hope you all are doing really well. Today's video is none other than a CC showcase, and if you remember in my previous CC showcase I did talk about the Pierisim Winter Garden set that was going to be coming out, and I know I'm a little behind with this because he did come out with it and now it's on public release, which I didn't know, so now I'm catching up. So this set includes 22 items. So if you love CC or love Max's Match CC, then this is definitely the video for you. So please definitely like and go ahead and subscribe because it's free and it helps your girl out. Now today's CC showcase is different than any other CC showcase I've done because I'm actually going to show you the set in game. So without further ado, you can pretty much see just about everything that comes in this set. There are a few pieces that are not in the set that are in this picture, which I believe they're going to come in like another part or other parts down the line, because I don't know how many parts Pierisim is going to do, but this is part 1. So what we're going to go ahead and do is jump on into the game and check out the entire set. So let me go ahead and get my game pulled up and we'll jump straight in and you'll see all the fabulous things in this set. So now we are in game and we will start with the Pierisim chair, which is this lovely chair here. I'm sorry about the flickering, but you guys know every time you touch a wall or something with your mouse, sometimes it does that. So I want to just show you guys that the chair changes as far as like the bottom goes. I don't know why it's like glitching out like that, but the base of the chair does change and the pattern on the chair changes as well. So these are the swatches, and there are, I think out of everything in this set, this is the one that has the most color swatches to it. And if you start looking, you'll notice that the chair is actually changing colors. If you see, the base now is green and it's like a light brown, but that's not all. Once I zoom in here, you will notice that the pattern on the chair actually changes as well. So you get this fun little like floral pattern, and then you also get these patterns where it's like multi-tone colors mixed in with that floral pattern. So this chair is absolutely amazing, and I'm definitely going to be using it in upcoming builds. So next up are the couches here. So you've got the armchair, your love seat, and your sofa, and these come in the exact same swatches, similar to what the other chair came in, but they are a little bit less and they are more solid colors. Now the base of the chair, you can see here with this white color, it does actually change. So you can see that you have this dark wood and then you have a light wood as well, but it's just a plethora of choices for you to choose from with these chairs. So since I'm back here, let's go ahead and talk about the pillow and the pillows and the blanket. Now I did have to raise this pillow up because it pops into a corner of the chair, specifically the right hand side, and it does also pop into the armchair as well, but I raised it up so that I could show you the swatches on both. But starting with the blanket, this is the colorway for this, and it does come in like the plaid pattern, and then it comes in this like striped, if you guys can see that, like a striped pattern as well. It's so pretty. I think I'm gonna go with the plaid for this one. Now the pillows also come in solids and they come in patterns as well. So starting with this pillow, which is just a tassel, I think it's called the pom-pom pillow, but I said tassels. But anywho, it comes in different colorways as well, and then you'll see that the tassels will change colors, which I absolutely love. But as I go down, you will notice that not only do the tassels and the base color change, but you get into the patterns. So hopefully you guys can see how that pattern actually pops. It almost looks like a velvet pillow in a way. And how that velvet, when you like brush up against it, it moves a little bit. Same thing with this pillow as well. You have your solid colorway, and then you get into the plaid, and then you get into this kind of a pattern, which it matches, well, not really match, it kind of looks similar to what's on the other chair. Then you got this pattern, and I think that's it. Yeah, just the plaid. This one comes with 3 patterns, so you get the plaid, you get this kind of pattern, and then you get this other one, which is a little bit harder to see. I'll do the light pillow, so hopefully you guys can kind of sort of see that a little bit. Alright, so next up, let's talk about the rug. The rug has kind of the same pattern as what's on the pillow, or something slightly similar to it. It's kind of sort of hard to tell without me looking over it. It does almost look very similar to the pillow, but you can see here the different colorways that this rug comes in, and then you have here this kind of sort of two-tone. But the thing about it is the little fringe edges, those don't change except for on this last one. So again, a really nice rug to have. And the cool thing about this rug is that it's not like most rugs that you get from other creators where they give you a round or a square rug. This has a very unique shape to it. It's, well, let me see, like almost like a octagonal shape in a way. So I feel like that's different, and I think it's very unique, and I think it's one of the things that sets this collection apart from anything else. So let's go ahead and get into the lighting, which is only 2 things. It's this lamp and the candle set. So the lamp comes in pretty much the same colorway as what you saw in the couches. The only critique that I have about the lamp is I wish that the lampshade would change to more of like a pure white than more of that off-white. But there are so many other content creators that actually have lamps like that, so I'm not really missing anything. And then I'm gonna tell you, it's not a deal breaker for this set. Next up is the candles. So again, the candles come in really unique colorways as well. Pretty much everything you saw. The couches come in, and I have a set down here, which if you noticed in Pierisim's thumbnail, he had a set on this as well. Alright, so let's talk about the bark bowl, and it only comes in 3 colors, and I intentionally put it on top of a light table so you can kind of sort of see that the color is changing. It's very hard to tell, but it is. The colors are so not the same, but very similar. So let's talk about the surfaces, and there are 4. You've got the 2 side tables, the coffee table, and the broken column. I believe it's the broken column. So I got the name right. Alright, so the side tables come in the same swatches you saw. The chairs come in really pretty. I love this kind of like purpley tone wood. So you're not going to see anything different than what I've already showed you with these side tables. I just love that they are pretty unique. Like this one kind of looks like a bowl, and you can see the detailing like in the crack in the wood. It's really nice. Alright, so same thing for this table as well. Same swatches, so not missing anything here. Okay, so last but certainly not least for this collection, let's talk about what I'm sure a lot of people are going to love in this collection, which is plants. Now we hear a bunch of creators say you can always use plants, you can never ever not have enough plants. So let's start with these. Now I'm going to show you the names because I can pronounce some of them, and one of them, like, I'm not even going to try it, but this is the Calathea, I believe is how you pronounce it. And on these 2, the pots that the plants are in actually change color. I'm kind of glad that he didn't make it so that the plants themselves change color. I think he stuck true to whatever those plants are. Like their true makeup, I should say. Now the next plant is, I'm not even going to try to botch this name, you guys, but you see it on screen. And the same thing here, this pot does change color as well. Same colorways as you saw pretty much on the chair as well as on the tables. The next one is called the Liz Vase. Now this one does not change color, which it doesn't need to. However, I believe this is a calla lily when I look at it. it looks just like a calla lily to me, because you can see, I forgot what you call the things, you know, with the bees get the, oh my gosh, the pollen, get the I think that's what it's called, or something else, you know, to fertilize the plants and stuff like that. But it has those little things on it, and it reminds me of a calla lily. So, oh, I almost forgot to show you guys. I went to the plants. I forgot to show you guys the broken column swatches. So let me show you guys that before I get to the last 4 plants, which happen to be my favorite plants of this set. And with the broken column, it does have like this kind of two-tone, which I feel like it's a little bit of like a darker gray to lighter gray to kind of show dimension, but it's really a very nice feature to have, especially to put decor on. Let me pop one down, and I want to see if you can put, oh yeah, you can put plants on it. So that would be a really cool little plant stand as well. So that's really cool, something good to know. Okay, so next is my favorite plant in the entire collection. This is the olive tree, and again with this one, the pot is the only thing that changes on this. So you have the same colorways as you did with the couches, the tables, and the other potted plants. The only difference is this one does have a little bit more. I'm gonna stop it on purple because I love purple. Alright, so last but certainly not least are the hanging plants, which come in the small, medium, and the large size. Now these plants change as far as colorways go in 1 of 3 ways. These are the second items in this collection that have a large swatch panel. Now when I say they change in 1 of 3 ways, what can happen is the rope can change, the pot can change, or the plant can change. You can have it where it's 2 of the 3, only 1 of the 3, or all 3 change. Like you will notice here that the rope and the pot changed. And let me see if I can find, I think this one, yep, here we go. Now on this one you notice the rope, the plant, and the pot changed. So that's all 3. So this one just comes with just the rope changing itself, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't, the first few lines is only just the rope or the pot changing. So you get some different little color tones here. So I think out of everything in this entire set, I'm gonna tell you guys like my favorites: the chair, the hanging plants, the olive tree, the pillows, the blanket, the candle, and I love the like calla lily vase. I really think it's a great set, and the rug too. I love the rug. So I will highly recommend checking Pierisim's Winter Garden collection out. The link is below in the description box. If you can't support him as a patron, which is understandable because not everybody can afford to do that, at least support him by going and check his stuff out and definitely downloading it and trying it out in your game. Now I will say this disclosure: if you don't use CC and this is your first time, me nor Pierisim or anybody else is responsible. You download at your own risk. Please keep that in mind. I don't want anyone trying to come for me saying that I told y'all to download it. Yes, I'm recommending you download it because it's awesome, it's nice, and it's Max's match, so it blends in with the game. However, with all downloads, you take a risk, so just keep that in mind. I hope that doesn't negate you guys from checking out Pierisim's, because he's got some amazing stuff. Check his Patreon out and you'll see what I mean. Check his Tumblr out as well and you will see exactly what I mean. So anywho, I've rambled enough about this collection. Again, link is below in the description box. As always, guys, be safe in the streets, be blessed, and I will catch you in the next one.